And that was it. That was the new title sequence. I mean, it was just a little kind of, layout. It's not perfect or anything. But I did that in under 2 hours in Blender. That was a DAS set that I imported into DAS, then exported it. Didn't do anything to the shaders. Just, had it kind of render its thing. Did the camera animation in Blender, and then render it in Eevee. And I did that because it's just so much faster than doing it in Iray. So we'll see what it's like. Do you want to watch it again? Let's watch it again. It was so good. It was so short. Let's watch it again. Let's watch it again. This is it. Watch this. So, but then I need to really work on the shaders and all, and I want to make it a little bit longer and ideally add people in it as well. So they don't have to be properly animated, but people at the popcorn stand and the camera can go around and maybe film the popcorn. And so turn that into maybe 20 seconds, and maybe we can do it in DAZ Studio and then render it in Iray. And then, that'll take some time, but it'll be cool for a live stream. So we can always have this going in the background every so often, fiddle in DAS and see what I can come up with. Exactly. So, but until such time, welcome, of course, Brian, Julia, Jeremy. Very super exciting to have you all here. Yes, very cool. Like you say, I guess, and Trekkie Patrick. How exciting. Good to see you too. Very good. More applause. Very cool. I think my mom is here as well, but I guess no one else got the memo. That's absolutely right. Let's see if other usual suspects show up. We're going to be playing a game that short but better than none. So thanks. I'm always glad to see you. Today we're playing a PlayStation 4 game called Virginia. I picked that up in the PlayStation sale for 99 cents the other day. I don't know much about it. We tested it just to see if it actually works and to see if that card thing is working. And it looks like things are working out. PlayStation controller, best switch that puppy on. And let's see. This button, I think, is it? Yeah, there we go. Press X to take a trip. So the idea is that we're a rookie FBI agent and we are doing our first case, I guess. So it's a game without dialogue, and I'm not going to resume it. I'm going to go and start from the very beginning so that we can all enjoy this together. I think if I play this, Is that? Yes, perfect. I have to do chapter select. This is the equivalent to starting a new game, so then you can see all the chapters. I've only played the game until, I believe, here. That's the one. Gas stop. Second day. That's it. That's what I did. So, yes, no dialogues. Let's watch the title sequence. Exactly. Jump into a chapter will reset any progress made until now. Are you sure? Totally sure. Let's do this thing. Oh, Virginia, by the way, it's the state rather than the girl smoking in the holding loop there. That is not Virginia, I think. I'm not sure. And you were right. Maybe it has to do with Nancy Drew. Absolutely. During the summer of 1992, the FBI undertook an investigation in a small town in Virginia. Based on the official records of events, the following story has been written. Very interesting. This was made in Unity, by the way. And it took the team of about 3 people in total, about 3 to 4 years to make it. So they started with just a rough outline of what they wanted to do. And they went ahead and did it. So I'm well chuffed that they made it possible. I think it was from 2016, the game. And it's available for all major platforms. And PC. And macOS. and a very nice art style as well. So they've done this kind of minimalistic, a little bit like State of Mind. That's also kind of low poly models, but it looks really nice. So yeah, it's kind of a cartoony environment that blends with low poly real stuff. I also don't know how long this game is. I don't know if we can play this in a couple of weeks or if it'll take us, 6 months. We'll find out, I guess. First time streaming from the PlayStation as well with this Elgato card that I've had for quite a number of months, but never really used for anything other than testing. And I believe this is now the game. This was kind of confusing. I didn't quite know how long I'd have to wait, but I think this is now the game. Yes, there we go. And this is us, I guess. I don't think we're Virginia. I think we're just in Virginia. Oh, really? I didn't know that, Patrick. How exciting. Let's have a look at that handbag here. I wish it was that easy to put lipstick on. Wouldn't that be nice? I'm not sure if we're actually getting 60 frames a second here. Let's have a quick look at the configuration. What's going down here? I thought we did. Like, maybe we don't. Excuse the quick blackout that we're getting. I just need to tell this thing to do that, and then tell it to do that. Is that better? Yes, that's better. Ha ha ha. Oh yes, and then we can do something else that should go better. Color range, full. Let's do that. Color space, 709. Yes. All right. Now we've got 60 frames. Much better. Look at that. Worth the effort. Oh. Controls are a little bit, slightly wonky at times, but let's see. Let's get out of the bathroom. Let's get the show on the road. If you spot anything that you'd like me to explore, please go ahead and let me know. Sometimes I'm rushing ahead. Oh, look at that, Patrick. That's interesting. That's really not that bad. So maybe we'll finish it today. Who knows how much we're getting into it. I don't know I can run in this game. This is as fast as I can go. And I've tested a couple of these doors when I tested the game, but I don't think I can go into any of them. Howlongtobeat.com. Thank you so much. That's very good. It's good to know. Technical phase 4 admin concourse. Executive office. Patrick, what does it say about Subnautica? Just out of interest, does it say 6 months? Probably not. 6 months if you play it, once every... Oh, let's join the queue here. If you play it once every Saturday, I guess. Interesting. Are we on the list? I'm sure we're on the list. I mean, the game's about us, isn't it? We've got to be on the list. Yeah, hi, I'm here to see the Thony 1999. Thank you so much for subscribing. We're giving a talk. Oh my goodness. Thank you for hosting my stream. Alright, thank you so much. Thank you. That's your applause right there for hosting the stream. All right. Department of Justice, Federal Bureau of Control. I'm so glad to be here, Mr. Low Poly guy, and thank you so much for the FBI thing. Awesome. Shall I say a few words? I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Excellent. Everyone's gone home. My speech was too long. Thank you, New York. Washington even. Yeah, I know. The lipstick was really, that was good, wasn't it? Low Poly guy. This is a guy we can sell. I think on the DAS store there's somebody called Loretta Lores, and her husband is Lorenzo Lores. I guess we don't go off stage here. We have to go stage left, also known as stage right, depending on where you look at it from. And now we're at the apartment. Okay, good. Bike. Looks a little bit like my bike. Perhaps my bike has slightly more polygons. And I'm imagining this is probably where we live, and by the state, looking at the state of our house, apartment even, I guess we've only just moved in. Look at the keyboard, that's very cool. I do like that. 1-button mouse, 3.5-inch floppy disk. So I wonder then if this is set in not exactly today's time. Oh yes, that's us, definitely. Not Virginia. Anything exciting in here? No. Feels nice to have that PlayStation controller in my hand. Usually I've got that Xbox 360 controller that's a little bit more clunky, or a little bit heavier. It uses 2 AA batteries. Oh, we're living with somebody? That was unexpected. I thought I was single. Guess I'm not. Well, whoever it is waiting in my bed, he or she hasn't done a lot of unpacking today. Yes, you. About those boxes. Was that us? That was us, wasn't it, in the bed? That was us, actually. We're not living with somebody. That was us. Damn it, where's the snooze button? There we go. Did you hear that the new PlayStation and the new Xbox they're working on, both of them, that they're both going to be backward compatible with current PlayStation 4 and Xbox One games? That was kind of cool. It's a great idea. I mean, obviously the Xbox isn't going to be backward compatible with PlayStation games. That's not what I mean. But both consoles are going to work with games from their previous generation. Very cool. That's nice. That vanilla sky. I can imagine, Patrick. I can imagine. That is my feeling as well. They've always been a little bit behind, and I think the next generation is just either cloud gaming. Actually, at the end, that's it. It's cloud gaming, isn't it? There we go. Now that was fast. It's just as fast as the lipstick, but this time we got redressed and all that. Speaking of lipstick, should we pick that up? Yeah, let's go. More lipstick. Maybe there's more spontaneous presentations to be had and booklets to... Well, could have. Maybe take it back. Come on, don't throw it away. FBI pass. What's my name again? I think Anne. Anne something. We have enough toilet paper. Dreamlab! How you doing? Yeah, I guess then the other thing is... the other thing is that before the next generation of consoles is going to be obsolete, I mean, that's going to be another 5 years, I guess. So by that time, maybe our internet connections will be faster and better. I've never tried it. I mean, PlayStation had it for a while. They've got their Gaikai system there that they've bought. That's now available as PlayStation Now, and you can play PS3 and 4 games on your PlayStation streamed to you. And then there's Stadia, of course, Google's new thing, but I've never tried any of them out. I wonder what the lag is. It's all just this big thing called games as a service, I guess. That's the big thing, isn't it? The Fortnites of this world. I'd love to have a look at that bicycle. 200. Look at... Oh, okay. Right. I'm, I guess, in a cab. Okay, good. That's, you know... That's nice. Oh, good. And Fortnite has updated. That's great. Good to hear. And it's Monday. All right. I broke the key. I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to. That key. I just, So how are you guys doing today? Low poly colleague, I guess. It's my first day. Yes. I don't know my name. Otherwise, I would introduce myself. Yes. This is the office, I guess. These are my colleagues. Maybe this is my desk. With a photo of nobody on my desk. Maybe it's not my desk. Do you know what my desk is? Do you... And what are we doing here? Federal investigating things, I guess. Could this be my desk? Maybe I don't actually have a desk job. Maybe that's... Hello, sir. How you doing? You're doing research. Do you know Agent Mulder, by any chance? I used to watch that program. Yes. I guess I'll move on. Any of these could be my desk. Maybe not, though. How are you typing? I only see 3 keys. Space bar, one big thing in the middle. You have thinking to do. No, I understand. That's cool. Okay, I don't think I have a desk here. That's where we watch videos together. I don't see that much high tech, so I guess this is set sometime maybe in the 80s. I'd imagine it's a popular genre right now, making retro games. What kind of line do you have, Dreamlab? I've got I think 100 meg down line. We can get gigabit here. A friend of mine, Jason, has that. He's a tech nerd too, so you can get it with Xfinity, I believe is the company here. Aw, poor dog. Well, join us later, Jeremy. We're going to definitely be here for a little while, admiring the art style on the wall. It's the impressionistic kind of grey, white, black period. Nice, actually. I like it. It's just more like a sketch. $200, not bad. That is, that's what I pay too. Mine may actually be 200. I don't remember. I got it for the upload speed more than the download speed. Because actually, no, it is actually 200, 250, something like that. With, who are they again? Atlantic Broadband, of course. Yeah, 80. Mine is slightly more than that. Mine is about 90, 95. Hey. But you remember how expensive mobile phones were back in the day, and they were counting every kilobyte of data, and all of a sudden, a few years later, that just evens out, and no one cares anymore. And as long as you give them $40, you're good. I think that's what's going to happen with internet connections as well. Eventually. Director Cord McCarran, how you doing? Is this my case file? Am I actually working here? Have I got the wrong building? I woke up and then I was in a cab and now I'm here and you're smoking. Could he be the cigarette smoking man? That could be. He was with the FBI. Sit down. Got you. Right. Go do that. While they can get away with it, Dreamlab, while they can get away with it, there'll be a time where that doesn't work anymore. Do you remember roaming with mobile phones? You pop over to Georgia and all of a sudden an incoming call is like $11 a second. That's not how it works anymore. But it was once, and they did get away with it. Maria Halperin, confidential secret. Copies made 1 at Quantico. Is that us? Was that us? No, right? I don't think that was. Interesting. That's what it is, yes. So whose file did we just get there? Interesting. Maria Halpern. He wouldn't have handed us our own file. I don't think he would have done that. Is that a piece of paper? Did I just walk over? There we go. And that's not where we're going. I guess we're going this way. Ah, okay, good. We're somewhere else. That's how the game works, huh? We're just gaily walking around, and then the next thing you know, we're elsewhere. That's exactly what's going to happen, Brian. Exactly. That's exactly right, Dreamlab. No competition. I used to be in our old apartment that we lived in. We were with AT&T, or I think that's the only one we could get there, and they had terrible service. AT&T hard line, that was terrible service. And then we moved into here, and then we switched to Atlantic Broadband. So AT&T, even though they exist, they really there's no competition there. They're absolutely terrible. And then you got all the kind of cable companies. So I guess Xfinity is another one we could get. But are you Maria Halperin by any chance? We've got a file in our bag that we can't see right now. Can we ask you a question? Hello? You? Oh, it's like that, is it? It's a head shaking moment. Well, I guess we're gonna have to work together, miss. I think we should. Get the handcuffs out. Should we have looked at that filing cabinet? So, Miss Halperin, I take it. Is it, how long have you been working for the, yes, 0. You going on a holiday this year? How about those Knicks? Man, just can't make contact with this woman. Well, let's just look at the tunnel and see if that's... And welcome to Kingdom. Population around 5,000 people. That's not bad. 6 months from now, Brian. 6 months from now. Kingdom Overlook, Virginia Department. Man, I was just reading that. Greetings from Kingdom. The grandest little town in Virginia. Damn, that coffee's good. So I was wondering if you got a full English breakfast with a right. I guess it's just Yes, I was just going to suggest, shall we make a move? Let's not hang out here and contemplate. And also, thanks for leaving me with the bill. That's not fair, is it? Shame I can't zoom in. I'd love to see what my actual name is. Can I get that coffee to go? Yeah, waitress, come over here. Oh, fresh coffee, 25 cents. That's not bad. I'm going to stay here for as long as it takes. I guess it's just hurrying us along a little bit there. I don't think we're meant to explore these things. It's more like a movie, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. I'm hoping there's some interactivity. Again, maybe that explains the price tag of 99 cents there. I think it's $14.99, but they had it on 99 cents. PlayStation is usually not what you pay for games on PlayStation. So I'm also an FBI agent, by the way. Are you a forest ranger or something? What's happened here, by the way? Is this like crime scene and we're all investigating this? I am actually in the room, guys, you know, you can interact with me. At least acknowledge me with a glance or something. Yeah, guess we're gonna go do some investigating on our own. But I mean, you know, made by 3 people and a vague idea. So hence, you know, I think it's a remarkable achievement for them to having made it that far and having it out there on so many platforms. That's good. Yes, what's she thinking about that table thing? Father, obviously a man of the cloth. Oh, we also don't have an inventory. We don't have anything like that. There's nothing we can pick up currently or look at, reread. Oh, that was a screenshot. That's not what I meant to do. So the only thing that I can really interact with is if my dot in the middle of the screen turns into something like a what's it called here? Like a diamond-shaped thing. You're gonna have to go to bed, Patrick. It was so nice of you to drop by. Look after that shoulder. And we'll see you on Saturday. I'm not sure what's happening on Saturday, but something. 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Lucas. Right, let's have a look. I guess Lucas is the guy whose poster we had in our hand just before we went in here. Lucas is obviously into photography, film photography, so it's definitely retro. This is in the days before anything digital happened. And look at that, nice atmospheric effects and volumetric lighting. This is all very nice, I must say. Nothing in his drawers. Let's see what's happening here. Good. Shirts, I like it. Anything else? I feel awkward rummaging through somebody's wardrobe whom I've never met. Ah, I see, I see. Lucas has a dark room. That explains why there's no film in the camera. Observe, please. He's still in the house. No, oh my god. Also, is he actually dead or is he just missing? What if I'm gonna get trapped in here? It's kind of comfy. Developers, enlarger, and some pictures. Military thing, water tower. Guess mom and dad. No, it's not mom and dad, is it? Him and some girl. Yeah! Those were the days, Streamlab. Those were the days. I enjoyed that. Doing developing. That was nice. I guess we are indeed trapped in the dark room now. Unless some cutscene is gonna take us out of here. Yeah, I think so too. Maybe I have to... What do I have to click and make this go to the next step here? Yeah, I tried that. Pictures, there's nothing I can click there. Unless there's something else that we need to do here. Switch off the light, maybe? Oh, over here, there we go. Guitar, guitar, guitar. Not the guitar, actually, the notebook. Aha, thank you. Lucas, alright. Oh, gotcha. What's with the grumpy face? Oh, look at him. Taking his time crossing the road, of course. Yes, I know, it's not my fault, so with the looks and everything, that's not necessary, the Miss Halperin, if that is your real name. I've got a file on you, you know? Definitely got a file. The director practically threw it in my lap, by the way. Oh yeah, gas station, let's do that, yeah. That is good. Oh, I could really go with some ice cream now. Ice cream, coffee, donut. We're policemen after all, come on, let's do this thing. Perhaps you could pay this time. Also, Slim Jim? Slim Jim? Man, the attitude. Oh yeah, perfect time to snoop around. That's a great idea. What is it that we're missing about this woman? There's got to be something in here. Maria Halperin, 4565 Tubman Street, apartment 3B. That's not us by any chance, is it? Come on, gambling debts. Stuff like that. Maria Ortega, also 4565 Tubman Street. So Maria Halperin, aka Maria Ortega, is it? Oh, great. Yeah, oh good, yeah, that's okay. Friendly neighborhood. We should speak to a real estate agent later. I really want to move here. Ah, good, we're back on the road. That was fast. That is not my file. This is not what it looks like, and I've got a lot of reading to do about you, Missy. Anyway, how about those Knicks? That was Monday, okay. Nice. So we're doing this in days. I like it, I like it. Are we in Virginia? What am I, how far is Virginia away from where I live? About time we had a look at that Lucas book here. Visit Cannon Observatory Science Center, Exhibition of Space Technologies, I like it. Theater of the Stars, parking lot and refreshments. Okay, let's go already. Missing. Gotcha. I think that is something I didn't... It's good to have that confirmed. So, boy is missing, parents devastated, colleague doesn't like us. And so this is what happened earlier then. This was in fact the out-of-body experience that we already had, didn't we? Like in the beginning. So I guess this is us and we now have a dream again. Dream that probably leads us back into our apartment. Okay, let's do this. I see, yes. Not our apartment then. And you're the waitress from that coffee shop we were in earlier. And you look suspiciously like a colleague of mine from the FBI. So policeman sitting around the dining table, waitress taking orders in the apartment of the guys who have, and these are actually the guys, now I recognize them. I didn't recognize them earlier. These are the guys who gave us the finger at the gas station. I'd imagine friends of little Jimmy here. Well, Lucas, rather. Very surreal. Mother devastated. Father nailing shut Lucas's door. What is this? Damien Omen 2? Interesting. Mom? Anything? Gotcha. Well, this is as much as I've seen from the game. I've not seen anything else. So we're going to be in for a surreal ride. Definitely of Twilight Zone's dimensions here. Let's see what's happening behind the door. Ugh, that is red. Oh, excellent. Director Skinner? Oh my god. Okay, it was just a dream. Oh no, the dream is not over yet. Dude, we stopped the car, didn't we? What's the time anyway? Oh, good, okay. Phew. A surreal ride, I like it. I'm glad we can experience it together. Another day at the office. Hello there, military man with the grumpy face. You're related to Maria Halperin, aka Maria Ortega. Yeah, fine, don't speak. Oh good, we're in the basement again. That's where Agent Mulder's office used to be. Maybe with a female version of Agent Mulder. I really don't want to go in there. She's just not going to speak to me, is she? I'm just going to refuse. I'm going to explore the basement. Haha! As we fall off the game world because that part of the game hasn't been defined yet. Because we were meant to see Miss Halperin. I like the color-coded pipes here. That's good. Let me guess. This door is unopenable. Fine, no problem. Fine, let's see Miss Halperin. Miss Ortega, shall I say. Oh, is that so? Pretty big for electric pipes, isn't it? What about water? Oh, yes, of course. Thank you for clearing that up, Brian. Ah, no Maria Halperin. Let's do snooping. Like, what's happening here with that necklace? It almost looks like the thing that I had in my hand when I was in the lift the first time around. Yes, funny story. I found this on the bathroom floor and I thought I'd bring it in. It kind of had... Maria, let's talk about this. Let me guess, you're not in a speaking mood. Just need to have a look at your octagonal shaped low poly coffee mugs here. And also to see if there's anything else. I may have missed snooping. I've really only just started. Did I say snooping? I didn't mean snooping. Man, it's with the grumpy face. I have a file on you, you know. Anyway, nice talking to you. It's hard work though, Dreamlab, isn't it? It's hard work. First you put it together, then you exercise. What's the exercise? The putting together is already part of the exercise. This may be the observatory there in the distance. Oh, we're not in the car anymore. Right, okay. I thought we're in the car. It's difficult to tell with this game. Should we have followed her? Guess we should have followed her. Well, she went that way. We know that. Sorry, guys. Nature calls. I'll be back in a second. I'm back. That's what I'm thinking. It's probably the tower. It's a shame we can't look at this again. What does the sign say? Keep out, probably. Air Force installation. Use of deadly force authorized. I see. By, what did it say? This area is patrolled by military working dog team. Oh my god. That is ever so slightly frightening. It does a bit, doesn't it? Firewatch also made with Unity, so same game engine. I wouldn't be at all surprised if many of these things are not actually handmade, but are something that they've bought from the Unity asset store. That's, if I were to make a video game, that's probably what I would do. I would probably not bother modeling all this, even though, I don't know, maybe there's something like a low poly modeling pack. That's a packet of Marlboro, isn't it? And 8-sided beer cans. Good. Cowbro, yes. So this is like Junior's idea of a man cave, I guess, then. Miss Halperin, what do you say? You're so interactive, aren't you? So these atmospheric effects here, by the way, they're kind of in Unreal. They're just in the default scene in Unreal. I wonder if that's the case with Unity as well. Can you imagine? And then we might as well just call this whole thing X-Files. Come on. Yeah. Can you give us a hand here, Agent Halperin? No, don't worry. Let me do it, shall I? Hello? Let's get you out of here. And she always looks annoyed. She's probably going to kill the bird in a minute. Excellent. That's... Ow. Oh, man. How am I going to explain that to Agent Skinner? Where am I? What's going on? It wasn't me, the bird did it. I like the oversized coffee mug there. Very... Oh, she's not dead. Okay, cool. She only gets a small cup. I'm having the large cup. That's very first-person perspective there. Woo! Trophy, love it. Excellent. That's I'm big time into coffee. Oh, that would be terrible. No, I'm gonna need my... Oh, you're gonna shake my hand? That's cool. We can do that. I'm Agent somebody. I don't know. I'm new. Oh man, are we gonna do an autopsy on this bird? We are, aren't we? That's crazy. Am I the pathologist? I'm getting a feeling I'm not Mulder. I think I'm Agent Scully. The bird has a file? Oh. Clay figure. Interesting. Super glue. Or wood glue, rather. What's happening over here? This is so that we can weigh how much our brains are and the kidneys and all. I've seen Agent Scully at work. I'll tell you that. This table seems oversized for the bird, I must say. Okay, let me do 12:45. Patient is a male Caucasian little bird. Lividity is... Oh. Less dead when we thought. Okay, good. So, that's interesting. Yeah. Shall we talk about this? Oh. That's interesting. It's almost as if he had expected this was going to happen. And there's these kids again. They brought a boombox. Agent Halperin is already on the case, interviewing, like, you know, a little blonde guy here. You got this, right? I don't need to speak to anyone. That's cool. Great. I'm gonna take the other kids. Hey guys, smoking's like so totally bad for your health. Who shall we speak to first? Girl or the boy? Let's try the girl. I see. That's kind of not good, is it? Where are my handcuffs? Yeah, that's the spirit. Halperin, you sort him out. Oh my god, you're like in so much trouble. Terrible! Where's the girl? You. Maybe I can punch him in the face. Oh, I can at least dislocate his shoulder. Come on. Ah. Yes, obviously, possession of a deadly weapon. Intent to sell. You're going down for like 50 to life, man. Driver's license? Of course not. And the paperwork that we need to fill out. My goodness. Luckily someone else is doing that. That goes into evidence. This is kind of... What is actually in his wallet? Let's have a look here. Millennium Mall. Ooh. Dominion Construction. Space for 240 stores, family restaurants and events facilities. Parking for 1,000 cars. That doesn't go in the evidence locker? No. And we have this little thing here. It's almost like a... Is it a stamp? A puzzle? She did, didn't she? You can't do that. Everything needs to go into evidence. You can't just... Huh. That's interesting. Well, time for bed, I guess. Now that would be possible. I suppose it keeps that game really simple if you don't have an inventory system and all that. But still, it's kind of a little bit more background information would be appreciated every once in a while. Okay, Wednesday it is. Let's go snooping further in Agent What's-Her-Face's apartment, office thing here. Maria Halperin, there we go. Hat, huh? Good. She's not going to catch us snooping again, is she? Is this our dream again? Oh. Yeah? Definitely a dream. It's a good effect. Yeah, there's only so many trigger points that you have, and all the if-then branches, they're just not part of the whole experience. Is this a missing poster? Yes, it is, isn't it? Missing Lucas What's-His-Face. And this is a portable furnace. I like it. Poor bird. The good thing is last time we thought he was dead, he wasn't, so perhaps... didn't even exist. Director McCarran, I need to talk to you about my colleague. You see, the thing is, she doesn't speak. And then, I know, I was as surprised as you are, because I thought, I'm like new here, and she never spoke a single word to me. She always gives me that, look. I don't know. Okay. A bit like you. Yes, can we read our own name? And something with a T. Tanner? Something. Yeah, chord. Oh, I have a keyboard with buttons now. Let's hack into the FBI electronic database. I believe we should, Brian. Let's go, let's start smoking. Also, make a note of that login information. Yeah, I think that is Carver Ann. There we go, special agent. I believe that's how they did it back then. I remember there used to be, when I grew up, we never had adverts for cigarettes on the TV anymore, but in movies they were still allowed. So before you had your ice cream and all that, there was always these movie trailers and cigarette ads, like, you know, Marlboro Man riding through the prairie and all that. Ortega, let's have a look for that name, shall we? Aha! Huh. So the FBI know about this? Maybe they changed her name. Okay, so forget Judith Ortega. And Maria Ortega is definitely Maria Halperin. Okay, gotcha. That's fishy. Ah, speaking of fish, maybe I sort of said it's fishy. Let's play with microfiche. I like it. Now that is certainly retro. It does, doesn't it? Where do I put this in here? Oh, like this. Controls aren't great on this thing, so... Oh, come on! Now we twiddle one of these things, do we? No. Here. Ah, of course, light. I may make my controls just a little bit less sensitive. It's sometimes hard to pick something. Right, turn and look sensitivity. Right, let's go and notch that down maybe to, say, 70. There. Let's do that. It's a little easier. Do you know? No, I think they were with buttons. Aha! Commending one of our own, distinguished Special Agent Judith Ortega, one of the Bureau's intake of go-getting female agents, was today awarded the FBI Medal for something achievement for extraordinary work cracking the Holliston Lydecker case. During her time with the FBI, the plucky young wife and mother of one has set a high watermark amongst her lady contemporaries. This reporter feels Mrs. Ortega is fast establishing herself as a role model for law-abiding colored women everywhere. Mr. Albert Ortega said he saw his moral influence reflected in his wife's achievement. Director Hoover was not in attendance, but it is said to be encouraged by the work of the Bureau at large. Is that so? Apparently I can interact with this, but then when I do, I can't really do anything with it, so... I don't know. Ah, yes. Now that's what I'm talking about. Very good. Memorandum confidential. The Ortega woman. get further correspondence writing regarding new information reaching my through channels concerning the aforementioned Special Agent Ortega. The Ortega woman continues to make wild allegations regarding conspiracy and supposed breaches of the ethical guidelines, and I'm concerned how her spurious findings may be interpreted were they to reach the public at large. Your reputation, mine and that of the Bureau, must be safeguarded. Court understands this, and I value his cooperation in this sensitive matter. It's common knowledge internally that, whilst sanctioned by Applied Sciences, Ortega has a predilection for unconventional methods. I feel this could be turned to our advantage were deniability to be an issue. I have taken your recommended steps to suppress this activity and divert Agent Ortega's inquisitiveness into more productive avenues. But if this woman's over-enthusiastic behavior persists, we shall be forced to take additional measures. Microfiche. I don't think I've ever used one of those myself. I've watched people use them, but I never had to do anything in regards to. All information contained herein is classified. Date 31st of March 82 by @CM. That's going to be Cord McCarran kind of guy. Under suspicion for gross misconduct, misuse of FBI laboratory property, breach of the ethical standards regarding prohibited use of controlled substances, subordination, Special Agent Judith has been the subject of a covert Ombudsman of Justice Internal Affairs investigation for a period of no less than 100 months. The findings of this investigation are that Judith Ortega should face charges on all facts, counts probably. It is our recommendation that she should be suspended immediately without pay, and her special agent status should be revoked indefinitely pending a formal... Well, Missy, we have things to talk about. Huh. Hi. Bring home the bacon. At least she's paying this time. Interesting. Very interesting. Dominion construction. This is the little matchbook that we picked up earlier. So let me guess. Miss Suspended Agent now back on the force by Fishy some order. Where are we going to go next? Dominion construction. That's a great idea. I was just thinking about them. Did you know they're going to make room for 1,000 parking spaces? Not to mention the amount of stores it would take to, I don't know, have that many people park there. Is this what I want to? This is going to be taken down? Is that what's happening? Ah. You don't then have to build the whole path that you'd have to walk. You don't have to do the getting out of the car animation. So it's very practical, I guess, to do it this way. You want the player to end up in the house anyway, so might as well just go cross-cut to that. Jump cut, rather. So, Observatory, Gonski, in favor of a shopping mall. What are we looking for again? What's the case, even? Missing kid, gotcha, right, okay. And we're here because... well... I think you already looked in that. I don't think there was anything in there when you looked the first time. Agent Ortega. I'm gonna go upstairs, shall I? This is not the way upstairs. No. Okay, this is the way upstairs. Ooh. I'll try when I should I get the when I get the chance to get down again. All right. Assert yourself. That's good. Don't take it from the priest. Crazy. I know. Ah. Next time, Brian, I promise we're gonna go. I have to do something in the house, I guess. No one's in. Breaking and entering? Yeah, that's the spirit. Absolutely, you brought your own key. I couldn't. You don't know how to do it, or is it because you have a file already? Yeah, right. Agent Ortega, we didn't actually hear anything suspicious on the inside, did we? So it's not really... Like, if they report us, we could kind of get into what's known as trouble. Maybe familiar with that. I don't think there's much to open here. I guess while she's busy here, perhaps we're going to go and look in any of the other rooms here. Not much of a teamwork thing going on. I mean, our boss, superior, whatever, she could at least tell us what to do, but no. Or we could split the work more efficiently. Like, you check out little Jimmy's room. I tried the Bible. I thought maybe we can get there, but... Ah! What's in this room? All right. Oh, okay. Priest, gun lover. All right, nice guy. Look at that, gun collector. Okay. I know they're hunting rifles. They're not, sawn off shotguns and semi-automatic weapons. That's good. That's good. What are you hiding, Mr. Priest? Huh. This part, maybe. Come on. He does, doesn't he? What did he want with the girl in the observatory there? And what have we here? Cigar box? Ah, okay. Guess we didn't find out what's in the box. Oh man. Yes. Cigarette machine? Yeah, I don't know what you mean. The ring? I can't help you. I could keep it for you if you think that's right. Shall I come with you, or shall I just... Am I going to be the Lord, the Lady of the Ring? I guess I am. There we go. She just gives us that weird look. You're not going to pick up some guys now. Shall I pretend I don't know you? I think she is, isn't she? Hey, sweetie, do you want any specials? Do you want to hear about our specials? Sure, tell me about your specials. We ain't got any. That's good. I'll take a glass of club soda with no lime, please. I'll listen to the music. I want to sit here and pretend we don't know each other. Let me guess. The line was like this. And we're saying, my husband's picking me up in half an hour. Cool. Works every time. This reminds me a little bit of the Twin Peaks theme. Julie Cruz. It is, isn't it? Let's look in the box. No, really? All right, we're on top of the world. We're drunk FBI agents, man. We can do anything. That's why I joined the bureau. To get drunk with a colleague who never speaks to me. That's totally cool, man. That's exactly what I'm in for. Woo. Come on, let's shoot the breeze, Agent Halperin. Thursday. Now it's Thursday. We started on Monday. You guys good for another day? Should we do another day? Thursday? And at the end of Thursday we'll finish it. How's that? Shall we do that? Let's do that. Because you're the only person in my life I can possibly give the stink eye to. Okay. I wonder, is it a different apartment or have we just unboxed everything yesterday when we were drunk? Or is it perhaps Thursday next week? Thursday next year? Unboxings were popular even back in the 80s. Good. This is a different apartment, isn't it? I remember when we were in London, Julia arranged my CD collection back in the day. That was kind of arranged by bands and all that. She arranged them by color. That looked really good on the shelf there. Hey Christina, how you doing? And welcome to Virginia. It's sometime in the 80s. It's Thursday. We don't know where we are. A kid's missing. Kid's father is a priest who's weird. Kid, I think, had 3 friends. One of them tried to knock us unconscious. We have a colleague who gives us the stink eye and who has a shady past. That's the gist of it. This is not our apartment. Our apartment is way less nice than this. Oh, I'm so sorry, Christina. I didn't see you there 5 minutes ago. I was engrossed in the bar thing. Okay, it's still us. That's good. That's good to know. That's good. So we're not someone else. We are still us. I guess we just slept somewhere else then. Good. Wheelchair friendly. That's good. I like it. Yes, wheelchair friendly. Look at that. I didn't realize that. Very good. Maria? You're making breakfast? Aww. That's so nice of you. This is our colleague who is not really, communicating. That is so nice. Hey, do you have round cups? That's great. So far we've only seen octagonal ones. That's good. Oh no, this is also octagonal. Okay, no problem. Yeah, mine scrambled, please. I'm not really into fried eggs. Oh, actually, yeah, scramble mine. I'm gonna make a start on the pancakes here because, boy, I haven't eaten since Wednesday actually, Tuesday. When we were in the diner last, when we gave the bring home the bacon button there. And do you have any? I know this is an odd request, but do you have any? 2 eggs, I like it, thanks. And fries, thanks. Do you have any HP sauce? It's a bit like the A1 sauce, but it's better. It's British, made in Holland, so it's there we go. And the grilled tomato, that is so nice of you. Thanks. Wasn't there a bird in the box when we looked at last? Anyway, I guess we're in a dark room now. Let's get cracking developing that movie. Or has that already happened and we're just hi, what are we doing? Put that in here, good. Let's do that. What did the priest take a picture of? So I guess this is the film that we found. And after developing it, we're going to put it in the water, or fixing bath rather. Guess we're doing away with a stop bath, which we should do in between. But there is some very efficient stop fixing bath there. The reaction is because the developer is alkaline. You can just drop it into anything that's sour. That'll stop the development process. Oh boy. I wonder what that is in the picture there. What's your picture like? Mine's like this. No, I know, it's crazy. How about yours? That's good, is it? Ah, okay. A couple. Oh, you've arrested him already. I know he was doing things with the daughter, but maybe this is just okay, let's talk about this. And also, let me take those off. Yes, I think that's a good idea. Father, may I call you father? You're not my father, but father of Fondlin. How are you doing? Cup of tea, like. Dude, you're gonna have to tell us something. I mean, we've got like the evidence right here, and you're going down for like 25 to life, you know? If you don't make a case. I think that should be his official name now, Brian. Father of Fondlin. What's BTK? I can't just take his handcuffs off and then leave the room. He's gonna escape. Oh, we're letting him go. Right. Yeah, just don't do it again and we'll be alright. Bye. We'll call you if we find anything out about your son. Oh my god. Oh. I mean, this is apparently inspired by real life events. It could well be. Was BTK in Virginia? No, we're interviewing girly girl in here. Okay. Okay, before I burst in there, I'm just going to have a look around the station, if I may. Usually there's not a lot to look at. No, nothing. It is fairly linear. There's only really always one option that brings the story forward. Still a nice way of narrating it, I guess, this way. Of telling the story. Oh, the grumpy face again. You made me breakfast this morning. Now you're grumpy. No? Okay. Well. Listen, don't take this personal. It's just a job. I know you're invested into the people you're dealing with, but you can't let this get to you. Look, we always have Paris. And the diner. Hang on a minute. I think I've recognized it. This thing that you thought was nothing. Look at it again. It's somebody holding chains, isn't it? A statue holding chains. Well, that's a report, is it? Good. Continued page over. At the behest of the Assistant Director's Office, Special Agent Maria Halperin is to be... Okay. Yes, I will read that later. And yeah, let's. I'll just get that for you. Coffee and donuts, just like on a real stakeout. That is so nice. I could have a donut now. So, what do you think? Good coffee? I see. Yes. So, is the plan we're just going to wait until somebody shows up here? Ooh, it wasn't a donut, it was a sandwich. Gotcha. Yes. You haven't even opened yours. I'm going to tuck into mine here. I'm liking this. Is like cheese, ham, bit of salad, mustard, tomato. Whoa! There's me thinking it's going to be like one lonely guy who's going to check out the area rather than 4 big military trucks. What are we waiting for? Christmas? Let's go after them. I guess we're just here to observe, right? Yes. Okay. Oh, this was the van of the Bring Home the Bacon campaign. Did you like your sandwich? Let's go after them, I said 5 hours ago. G'day, g'day, g'day. Good morning to you. Hey there. We're like the Federal Bureau of Investigation and you're all under arrest. See that? That's, you know, credentials and all. You can't just wear sunglasses and ignore them, dude. That's not how it works. Yes. I guess the car needs some food too. I understand. Let's do this. Yeah, goes in here. How much we putting in? How much cash do I have? You didn't. Oh, come on. Is it plush or is it alive? I'm gonna know that I don't really. I can't. A baby. That's bison. Oh yeah, that I'll get that later. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. No, don't worry. It's got. Man, this isn't. It's just a. It's not what it looks like. I was as surprised to see the file of your doppelganger as I. Look at the bison in the car. Oh come on. Maria, you made me scrambled eggs. You can't. I'm in the middle of nowhere with a bison baby. Call me an Uber. Oh, man, this was awkward. That was awkward. It was just... And we had beers in the Julie Cruz kind of bar with the waitress and the tattoos and all. I was looking after your wedding ring. I do agree. And also, we should have read the file while we had the chance. You know, Steve, it's an interesting story. It takes place in the 80s in Virginia. We're a rookie FBI agent. This is a Unity-made game, and every so often it just cuts from one scene to another. So I guess it cuts down on the time it takes to get from one location to another. And it's all a little bit eerie. Our agent friend here has a bit of a shady past, which we had in the file. The file was given to us by the director. Let's see if we can scrutinize it a little bit. Oh man, it's locked. Oh, come on. Oh. Yes, and we're back on stage. And thank you so much. You have not had a chance to hear my words that I prepared earlier. Director, what's your face? Mr. Low Poly Guy, thank you so much for welcoming me once again into the Federal Bureau of Control. I have a few words prepared. Thank you so much. It is my honor. Right. Last time you threw that file right at me, but also you didn't have 4 guys behind you. Last time it was Maria's file, which read, man. This is one of our dreams again, isn't it? Oh, not the bull. Yeah, you see, I didn't... Don't eat that. Don't eat that. It's a bird that comes alive again. It doesn't exist. Ah. Huh. That's interesting. That's interesting. Well, that was Thursday. We're back in the pub, in the diner even, with the mega bored waitress. And I think this is a great time to call this a day. We'll start Friday next time we're back in the cab. That can't be possible. This is crazy. This is crazy. It is completely like Twin Peaks. Well, we can. I think we can start another chapter point and just keep going from that moment, or we can just play until the end. I think Patrick was saying it takes about 2.5 hours to play the whole game, or we can split it in 2. What do you think? Should we split it in 2? Yeah, let's do that. Cab driver, dude. Yes, pull over and let me out of here. We're heading out. Back, even. We're heading out back. That's what we're gonna do. This is perfect. This is perfect. Well, my friends, thank you so much for hanging in here. I'm envisioning that next Saturday we're going to do something. We're going to do some game. I'm not entirely sure what yet, but let's try and make Wednesday and Saturdays the kind of the stream days, and we'll see how it goes. I'm kind of mentally working on a new title sequence. Let me see if I can show it to you. For those of you who have missed it, is this it? Is this it? Yes, this is it. I did this today in Eevee with the Eevee engine, and it only took about 5 minutes to render, or 10 minutes or something. And it's not quite there yet. I want people in there. I want this to be a little bit longer, but you know, having it as a little bit of a standalone, different type of title sequence. And ideally, I'd like to build this in iRay. I mean, it was a DAS product, so maybe that is something we can pick up for a 3D stream going forward. But we're going to continue this next Wednesday, Virginia on Wednesday, and on Saturday I'm thinking perhaps Observation. That's another one of those games, a PlayStation game. I haven't played it yet. It's the AI type game. That's a possibility. Could do that. Could look at No Man's Sky. I don't mind. One of them. Let me know which one you prefer. And other than that, I will see you next time. I think I've got the wrong title sequence for the end queued here. That we'll hear Patrick one last time, and I'll see you soon. Take care.